Children, I want you to trust Old Man Kelley on this one. Never, ever play with dead things. Well, hello there. Old Man Kelley here. Jeff to my friends. How's everybody doing today? You're probably asking yourself, I wonder what Old Man Kelley is up to. The truth is, I don't think anybody in America has ever asked themselves what Old Man Kelley is up to. But what I have been up to is I've been watching this. Children shouldn't play with dead things. Yes, Bob Clark's classic from 1972. Bob Clark, he went on to direct the Porky movies and then everybody's favorite Christmas movie, A Christmas Story. And he was actually tragically killed in a car accident by a drunk driver, but that's a different story for a different day. I'm here to talk about children shouldn't play with dead things. I've heard about this movie for years, and I think I've seen little bits of it maybe, but I don't know. And I just assumed it was a low-budget horror movie in the vein of like The Evil Dead or Night of the Living Dead or something like that, where it was going to be a bunch of teenagers in a cabin, and one by one they get brutally murdered or eaten or disemboweled or something, and it'd be disgusting with guts and blood and all that kind of stuff, and it really wasn't. It is a story about a group of actors who are in this cabin. They're sort of following their leader, who's this crazy dude. And he pulls practical jokes on them with bodies in a cemetery. But during this time with the practical jokes, they find a corpse and they bring it back to the cabin with them. So they're playing with a dead thing. And he ends up reading a spell, or this girl reads a spell or something, and all the people in this graveyard come alive and attack the people in the cabin. But it's done tongue-in-cheek, a bit of humor. It's very light. There's, the acting is, cheesy-ish, but okay. It's fun, and it's done without much gore. There's some blood, obviously, but it's not like you see anything. You don't see bodies being ripped apart, or you don't see arms and limbs coming off. You don't see their guts or anything. It's just stage blood, basically, that overdone red stage blood, almost like a Hammer film. It's actually a pretty fun movie, and I can see why it became a cult classic. It surprised me. A friend of mine said, "You gotta watch it. I bought the Blu-ray." So I said, okay, I'll watch anything. And I have a thing for low-budget movies. If somebody can get a movie made for, I think that was made for $50,000, which even in its day is very inexpensive, it just appeals to me. What else has been going on? Well, last Saturday I went to see a band called Bad Penny. The lead singer of the band is a good friend of mine. His name's Wayne. You might know Wayne if you've seen some of my shorts. He played the salesman in Ed and Rebecca from last year or 2 years ago. And he starred as one of the evil corporate men in Devil Cat that screws over the Mad Doctor and ends up getting killed by the Devil Cat. He's got a band that he's been playing with for 25 plus years called Going South. They're a southern rock band. And I've seen them many times, but a couple years ago, him and one of the other guys from Going South, with another gentleman, formed an acoustic trio called Bad Penny. And they do stuff, like Beatles and the Eagles and things like that, more mellower stuff. And they play local clubs. And last Saturday, me, my good friends Joe and Diana, my brother Mike and his wife Karen, we all went to check them out at a club. We gotta get out of this place. It's the last thing we ever do. We gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. We gotta get out of this place. a great time. The band sounded terrific. They do some great harmony work, 3-part harmony and stuff. The bar they were playing in sort of irritating because a big chunk of the people weren't paying attention to the band. They were more interested in being loud and rowdy and drunk and playing pool and everything. But I thoroughly enjoyed the show. We stayed for the first 2 sets. Unfortunately, it was after midnight then, and I'm old, and we're all old, so we decided to forego the last set and head home. And it was cold out Saturday. It was probably close to 0 outside. But anyway, had a great time. Well, I've bored you long enough with my rambling here. If you want to see a good old-fashioned, silly horror movie, go check out Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. If you're in Lake County, Illinois, and you want to see a good acoustic trio, see Bad Penny. If you ever want to play poker and you're in Lake County, Illinois, give me a holler. I'll get you to a game. Until next weekend, this is Old Man Kelley saying, hey, thanks for checking me out. And, do all this. Subscribe, leave a comment. Comments are so important. Hit that little like thing over there. That helps out a lot. And blah, blah, blah. I'm rambling. This old man does seem to ramble in his golden years.